Hello, YouTube friends and family. How are you guys doing today? I hope that everyone is doing wonderful and swell, per usual, on this good Wednesday night. It is March the 11th, 2026, and it is currently almost March the 4th. It's 11 something at night. I am just getting to a room, checking me and my boys in, or whatever. I had a pretty okay day today. I got up this morning. I packed our stuff in the tote like I said we was going to do. Side note, happy birthday to my grandma. I'm glad that I remembered to say that on camera before the night was over, because I didn't say it earlier. So happy birthday to my grandma, Sarah Jane Max Slater. Oh, I miss my grandma. But anyway, I was told that I had to be out of my brother's house by March the 11th of 2026. And I said that being that it was just me and my two youngest sons there, I was going to pack up whatever I can fit of ours into our little tote. And don't forget you got your drawers on, son, now. And I was just going to leave. I hadn't figured out where we were going to go. I said I would get a room. I hadn't figured out which room or what the case may have been. You know, I was just up in the air, but I knew I had to leave, and I knew that that's what I was going to do. So I got up this morning, and I packed our stuff up in the little tote like I said I was going to do. And we was on our merry way. I packed up the little bit of food that I had or whatnot, so that I wouldn't be spending so much money on fast food. And then I just got in the car and left or whatever. I gave away another one of the puppies today. So I think we got, what, 4 puppies left?
No, 2. We got...
It's only 2 puppies left?
Mumu and Lavina. That we...
And Cosmo Jr.?
No.
Oh, he did?
He wasn't at the house.
I thought I seen 4 puppies when I went there earlier.
I don't know. You might have. I don't know.
How many did we give away?
We gave away Blackie.
Right. Spot. Fatty Ma. Ears.
Blackie, Fatty Ma, Skinny, Ears. We didn't
Spot. We didn't give away Skinny.
Why? Skinny isn't there. She probably... wait. We don't... I didn't hear nobody say we needed Skinny.
I think I seen Skinny, Cosmo Jr., Mumu, and Lavina.
I know.
But I do know I seen Lavina and Mumu for sure. But it was more than 2 dogs.
I know Skinny's in. When we left, it was only Spot. And then we took Spot. It was only Spot, Lavina, and Mumu that I saw. No, I seen Skinny.
Yeah, Skinny badass was just probably somewhere being bad. Well, I don't know. I think we got 3 puppies left at the house out of the 8. Or whatever. I don't fucking know. But I got rid of, the kids' friends wanted to get some more of the puppies, so I was able to get rid of more of the puppies. So either we're down to 3 or 2 puppies, and then I just have the big dogs. So again, I had packed up our little stuff in the tote or whatever, and I just found us a room at like 10 o'clock once I got done picking my daughter up from work and, you know, everything like that. And I got a late start to my day today. And, you know, they say not to tell people all of your business, but I'm going to just say how God is just so amazing. Anyway, I had found me a room where it cost me $100 a night or whatever to be here. And some way, somehow, I'm going to make sure that I pay that $100 every night, because even if I was to sleep in my car, my baby don't got nowhere to go. Like, my teenagers, they got friends' houses they can spend the night at. They can go to their dad's house and everything. But my 2 youngest sons, they don't got nowhere to go like that. So I would have to make sure that I have a room regardless of the fact until I get a house. So I wanted to stay within a fair price range of $100 at least a night, because rooms are expensive, especially decent ones, even decent motels. And if I stay at a motel, I need to stay at a decent one with clean bathrooms, a clean room, clean sheets, and all that type of stuff. So, and which I know a few. And I was like, okay, $100 a night. That means I need to make at least $100. On a bad day, I need to make at least $100 a day. But I was telling my kids my goal is going to be to make at least $200 a day on a bad day. And that's $100 for our room, as well as $100 for me to put up in the savings. So I really need to make about $250 a day, because I need that to go. I need at least $50 to spend in the day just for something. I don't know. It's easy to spend $50 a day. So I need at least that for spending money. And when I started today, and I only lifted for about 6 hours today, and I made about $200. So that was good. And you see, 6 hours a day equaling up to me about $200. That leaves me a comfortable breathing room to make sure I have money to get my kids a room every night. And unless I want to do like an extended stay or something. And rooms are expensive. They cost just as much as rent. I could pay $1,500 easily at an extended stay, and I'm not at an extended stay. I'm paying night by night at the current moment, so that's $3,000 easily. Mom? Which is what I was trying to explain to people. Hold on, baby, who thought that I wanted to just mooch off of them, or that I was just wanted to be a beggar or something. I said all I needed to do was get me a car. Making money is not hard for me. People just don't understand me. But anyway, I was saying, like, I don't have check stubs because I didn't work 9 to 5. And I didn't have a car at the moment. So I didn't have check stubs to just go and show somebody and move into a house. That's what I was explaining, or trying to explain to people. And that's why I'm like, okay, well, fuck it. I'm going to have to go and get a room where I don't have to provide check stubs or anything. But it costs me just as much to live at a room than it costs me to live in a house. Like, it can easily cost me $3,000 a month to live in a room. But then nobody want to give me the chance on giving me a house. And when I had a house, I needed a car. Because again, the point people was trying to prove is that I couldn't take care of myself. But the point that I'm proving is I've always taken care of myself and my motherfucking kids. And ain't nobody ever take care of my kids but me. But people were calling CPS on me, or trying to say that I was unfit, or that I was lazy, and this, that, and the other, and it just wasn't true. And these same people wasn't saying that they were slashing up my tires, sabotaging my cars, stealing my identity, stealing my money, stealing my houses, stealing from me, and this is the reason that they wanted me to look unfit in the first place. So I was just ready. Like, my brother had ended up saying, oh, the people never came to do this, that, and the other with the house, so I don't even know if they coming today. Well, I don't give a fuck if they coming today or not. Because a lot of times people be trying to do like humiliation rituals on me. Like, oh, well, let's see what Isleah gonna do if we put her out. Well, y'all done put me out of houses illegally. And I still made a way out of no way. Whether I was the bag lady traveling with my kids, bouncing from couch to couch, post to post, house to house, I still was making shit happen. With a car or without a car. And guess what? Nobody was asking, did I need help? I was doing it all by myself. And I ain't complaining. Because don't nobody have to help take care of me or my children. Because they're my children and my responsibility. Only person who technically has to help me take care of them is their dad, and he don't. So I ain't mad at nobody. And I never said that I was mad at anybody, other than the fact that it's people in real life who knew that they were stealing from me. My own family and friends. And then tried to make it seem like I was lazy. That's what I was talking about. But it was never true. So when my brother did say, like, oh, well, they didn't come back to the house, or they didn't come get the stuff, I ain't never figured nobody was coming to get the house anyway. I said every time a letter came to the house about some evictions, either Baron just left or Erica was just leaving. I was never confused. People was trying to set me up to see. Stop stretching that shirt out like that. Do you see how I just buy you new shit and you sit there and do that? If you ain't stretching it out, you chewing it up like a fucking dog. Anywho. So yeah, I packed up all our little shit, put it in my little car. And I feel like Jennifer Lopez on the movie Enough. Because when enough is enough, it's enough. And you just got to pack up your kid and get the fuck on. And that's what I did. And granted, just like in the movie, she had to leave with nothing. And I left with nothing but a tote. And a basket of food that I had. And what else? 2 book bags.
And a bag of tips. A box.
That's part of the food that we had.
Oh.
And I just left. Me and my boys. I took my boys to my older teenagers so that they can watch them. I dropped Lex off at work, and then I got to lifting or whatever. And I lifted until my baby got off of work, and then I went and picked my boys up like I said, because I'm not dropping them off at nobody's house or anything. If my 3 oldest teenagers needed to come and live at the room, they could live at the room too. And I was telling them that earlier. I was talking to my daughter about life in general, and I'm like, you know, y'all think y'all grown and so smart, but you don't know that much. And granted, I have very smart children. That's what I was breaking this down to my daughter. When I say you think you grown and you think you smart, I'm not calling you dumb. I'm just saying kids, sometimes they think that they know so much about life and you haven't experienced life yet. And I was telling my daughter, I'm like, well, you know, Lex, if you want to come to the room with me, Mari, and Mally, you could come to the room with us. She's like, I ain't living at our room, or I don't want to stay in our room. And I was just like, okay, that's fine. She's like, plus I'm 18 now and blah, blah, blah. I don't got to deal with, like, if people call CPS and this, that, and the other. And I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. But what I was wondering if my daughter, she wasn't understanding what I was trying to tell her. I don't think, like, you can have a job. Like right now, my daughter only worked from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Granted, I think she make like $20-something an hour. She works with autistic children. But you still only work 4 hours a day. Even if you're working 5 days a week. And you only working 4 hours a day. You only working, 20 hours a week. So, and if you get paid every 2 weeks, then your check is only 40 hours every 2 weeks, which is not bad. She's only 18 years old. She just graduated high school. So she's still making $20 an hour, and she's still working 20 hours a week. But if she had to get out here in the real world, she wouldn't be able to survive off of that. And that's what I was trying to explain to her. Granted, you only 18, you graduated high school, got you a job making more than $20 an hour, and you still can't take care of yourself. Hence, me coming to take you to work, your friends take you to work, or you Ubering back and forth to work. You still at somebody else's house. You don't pay rent. You don't pay bills. You only have a cell phone bill. And you still can't survive to take care of yourself. Granted, it's grown people out here that's not even making $20 an hour. Some of them. But that's what I'm saying. Kids be thinking that they so grown, like, oh, my mama only making $18 an hour. I got me a job making $22 an hour, but your mama probably got benefits. Your mama probably got seniority. Your mama know what she's doing. Your mama lived life. You just getting out here in the field. You don't know what you're doing for real. It doesn't matter even if you went to school for certain shit. And this is what I was telling my daughter. You can go to school for something. And you can still get out here in the real world and fail. I got a friend who went to school for culinary school. She went to school for culinary arts. The bitch can't cook shit. Mom. She can't cook a motherfucking thing. Mom. When she got her boyfriend who wanted to come to the house and she was lying, telling him she went to culinary school and she was going to cook him dinner, you know what that bitch did? FaceTimed me. Isleah, how you cook this? How you cook that? I told so-and-so I know how to cook, can't cook shit. But spent all that motherfucking money going to culinary school. This is what I was trying to explain to my daughter. That's just like I said, it was somebody else, and I'm not knocking anybody who go to school. Just because I don't have a degree, I'm not knocking people who do have a degree. But I'm saying a lot of people got a degree and it's useless. A lot of people got good jobs and still struggling. And they was like, well, do you like lifting? Is this fat girl that got in my car earlier? She said she was only 20 years old. And actually, she reminded me of my old friend, Jarina's daughter. She reminded me of her. And I didn't say that because their family is shaped a certain kind of way. Like they're big backs. Literally. And I'm not talking about them because I'm not a skinny bitch. But they're big backs. Like their backs are big and then they one of the kind of people, but the legs go skinny and the ass is flat. Their family seems to be shaped like that. Like the women in their family is shaped like the SpongeBob popsicle. Like really square at the top and go small at the bottom and ass flat. And the girl was walking up to my car and she had reminded me of them. But I was just like minding my business or whatever. But then she got in my car and she was like, how you doing today? She's like, oh, you got the hat on. I'm glad you got your hat on. and I looked in the rearview mirror to see what was talking and what it looked like. And they say if you don't got nothing nice to say, you don't say shit at all. And I felt as if she was trying to be a little sarcastic or a big sarcastic girl. So I looked back there and I looked in the rearview mirror and I'm like, oh, okay. How far we gotta go? And I looked and then, you know, she started talking or whatever. She was like, well, what advice would you give a 20-year-old who's trying to move? Mind you, I'm a Detroit celebrity from Detroit, Michigan. And a lot of people watch my YouTube channel, whether they want to admit it or not. And then they get around me because they're so fascinated with me and my life story and my energy that they want to test me or irritate me. Or some people genuinely just want to know things about me. But I could tell when a bitch be trying to be funny. And so she had got in my car. She was like, well, what would you tell a 20-year-old? Mind you, if you've been watching my story, then you would have knew I had to leave my brother's house today. And I said that I didn't have a house. But mind you, I don't have a house because I don't have check stubs to provide to a landlord or a rental company and things like that. So, not because I'm dumb, not because I don't know how to survive or any of that. So I was like, well, you know what, baby? I'm looking for a house myself. So it's not much advice I can give you to finding a house or whatever. She was like, yeah, because I'm 20 years old, but I still live with my mom. I'm like, that's pretty young. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with being 20 years old and still living with your mom. It's not, if you ask me, it's not nothing wrong with being 25 years old and still living with your mom. Now, once you start wanting to get married or having kids or, you know, things like that, or you've actually found you a job or you can afford to move out, then I think that that's a good time for you to move out. But under the same breath, that's what's wrong with black people. We put our kids out like, oh, that bitch 18 now, she can get out, go on, get you a job, get you an apartment. But you was never teaching them how to establish credit. You were never teaching them the importance of, okay, now people, I say all the time, I'm not great at math, but I know how to live life. And just because you got a job making $20 to $40 an hour does not mean you're not even going to struggle. Like, that's what I'm saying. This is the real world, little bitches. Just because you got a job making 20-something an hour does not mean shit. Especially if you don't have a fucking car. Because guess what? That money that you're going to work making, you about to spend half of it getting back to work. Then you about to spend it on lunch money. Then keeping up your appearance for a job and things like that as well. I've worked plenty of jobs. So I was saying like, oh, I don't know about giving you advice about living in a house. And I could give advice about houses too. Because when I lived in my houses, I paid my own bills. And I didn't have problems with shit getting shut the fuck off. And I've only got evicted out of one house. And I got evicted out of that one house because my baby daddy wouldn't help me do a goddamn thing. And he was costing me more being in my life. That's how I ended up getting put out of that house. Other than that, it was some fraudulent stuff going on or some shit like that. And that's what I'm saying. People be trying to compare themselves to me or talk about me, and they don't even be knowing what the fuck they be talking about. And I talk about my life like an open book. And I talk about real life shit. So I've went through processes even on this YouTube channel where people have seen me get evicted. Oh, I just bit my lip. People have seen me get evicted. But you seen me get evicted from a landlord that was setting me up. A landlord that actually owed me money. A landlord that wanted to bully me. Other than that, you are never going to hear about me being evicted. I'm very responsible. People try to make it seem like I wasn't. So when my daughters and my kids and stuff, they start thinking that they grown or I got a job, so I'm doing this or I'm doing that, and I just be like, you know, life ain't even lifing for you yet. And I was telling them, like, y'all said and want to go to y'all daddy friend house or friend house this. I said, I hope y'all know that people be talking about y'all. Granted, people would be up in your face like, oh, I love you. You know I love them kids, this, that, and the other. And then they get around their friends and be like, girl, I'm so tired of these motherfucking kids being at my house. I just feel sorry for them. They mama don't give a fuck about them. The daddy don't give a fuck. Meanwhile, they don't know. Nobody don't know me as a mother. Because I told my 3 teenagers to go to their father's house. And I have my 2 youngest sons with me. Mind you, my teenagers are 18, 17, and 15. I done raised them motherfuckers up. I asked their daddy to do the bare minimum. And he has yet to do that. But he can quickly drop them off at their friend's house where they spending the night for 2 weeks and I don't even know shit about it. Like, I thought y'all was at home with y'all father. And this is the type of shit that I'll be breaking down to my kids. Like, y'all haven't started living life just yet. I'm your mother, your father is your father. We gonna even X him out because he don't give a fuck about shit, for real. But y'all don't appreciate what I do for y'all, but y'all don't understand what other people would pretend to do for you out the kindness of your heart whole time they be stealing from you. Like, kids don't know what backstabbing and shit is. I was breaking down to my daughter today. I'm like, I learned that I had some fake ass friends in my life. That shit ended in 2020. From 2020 to 2026, is a lot of people who I had to be fake with them just like they was fake with me. And not me being a fake person, but me putting on a smile and I don't fucking like you. Just to figure out what the fuck you are, what's your motive for being around me. So while people was thinking that they were playing me or, oh, she's so dumb, she's so vulnerable, she's so gullible, that was never the case. I got hip to bullshit and fuckery and fake ass family and friends back in 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. So,
Excuse me.
it been men in my life who I know didn't care for me. But guess what I found out about them men? They came in my life for a reason. A lot of people was paid to come in my life. But me being a detective, and a great one at that, I was able to tell that about people. And I was telling my kids, like, y'all think that people be playing me and that I'm dumb. Y'all just as dumb as the motherfuckers that think I'm dumb. Y'all dumb to think I'm dumb and you can't see that I see that you dumb. So I was explaining stuff like that to my daughter, like, life ain't even started hitting you yet. And when the girl was in the car, she was talking and she was like, oh yeah, because I do my own hair. I looked at the hair and it was reminding me of my granddaughter. And then she was like, and I do my own piercings. Mind you, I had just went and picked my daughters up from the tattoo shop the other day where my oldest daughter was getting pierced and she was getting my youngest daughter ear piercing or something like that as well, which I believe that an adult has to sign for minors to get pierced. If I'm not mistaken, adults have to sign for minors to get pierced or to get tattoos. But I'm explaining this to my daughter. And then at that, you spending your money, which she can spend it on whatever she wants to, but to get tattoos and piercings. Meanwhile, you need a car. I told my daughter, like, try to save you at least $1,000. She been working for at least a few months. Try to save you $1,000, and then I could give you about $2,000 or something, and we could work on this car. She's so smart and grown, because this is what I was telling her. You think you smart, you think you grown. I am smart. I don't think I'm grown, but I am 18. You doing all that, but you need a car. Your friend whose house you at right now, the mama said she's about to get ready to move. Which y'all moving with her? And even if you do move with her, you think she about to let you stay there for how long? Rent free. You think she about to pick you up, take you to work and do everything and you don't give gas money or nothing like that? Only people who do stuff like that for you usually be your parents. Especially without talking about you, and parents talk about their fucking kids, because guess what, we get tired of them motherfuckers, just like our parents used to talk about us. Again, I see exactly why grandmas and mamas get on the phone with their sisters and shit right now, like, girl, you ain't gonna believe this, what this dumbass bitch done went out here and fucking did. Talk about their kids, talk about us. My grandma had 7 motherfucking sisters. I used to call them the gossiping sisters. And Sarah would get on the phone. Happy birthday again, Sarah. With her gossiping ass motherfucking sisters. And they'll all be talking about their kids like a goddamn dog. But now I see why parents do that. Because again, kids be thinking that they grown. And they think that they smart. And has yet to experience real life. Kids get a high school diploma and think they know some shit. Their first job, and baby, you can't tell them that they ain't 60. And they haven't experienced anything. So, people be thinking that I'm young and naive. I'm very smart. If you don't know me and you don't know my life, the life that I lived, baby, you will forever consider me to be an underdog, and you will forever disappoint yourself for underestimating me. I'm very smart. Again, my mother died when I was 14 years old. I became an adult at 14 years old. I know how to survive. I'm very good with money. I'm very good with bills and all that type of shit. I've never, ever been irresponsible. I've never had the chance to be irresponsible or the option. That's why when you see me sitting on my ass, I was sitting on my ass because I was fucking tired. But irresponsible, never. And ain't nobody ever took care of my kids. If anything, I be helping take care of theirs. Whether that's babysitting, feeding, and everything. Can't nobody say that they babysat, fed my kids, took care of my kids, or none of that. Not no motherfucking body. Except my baby daddy mama. Denise Joyner is the only person that's probably walking this motherfucking earth right now that can say they ever helped me with my kids. Ever. And she can't even say that about Mally.
Wait.
So, yeah, no. But I just could tell that people was just so up my ass today. Oh, what is she gonna do? She said we put her out, she gotta leave. They wanted to know what I was gonna do so bad. Get the fuck on. Use my money that I worked for, because this ain't tax money that I'm spending. I spent the first half of tax money when I bought my car. Bought my kids a few things, bought myself some stuff. That tax money gone. But I invested in a car so that I can therefore make money every day so I can take care of the kids that I need. And then I'm good, because when the other half of my taxes come, I can use that for something else, like a down payment for a house or something. Meanwhile, I've been building up my credit and taking care of all that type of shit. While everybody thought that I was sitting down being young, dumb, and full of cum. I ain't never been young and dumb, even when I was young.
Stop. What am I doing?
The dumbest thing I ever did was think that people had a good heart like me. But as far as stupid, illiterate, bad choices, no. I don't even consider my baby daddies to be bad choices. They became fucked up individuals after the fact. So, yeah. Cut it off.
Stop. Mally, keep
You see, we at a room, right. Stop that, Mally. We at a room and my baby still managed to have fun. My baby was not trying to spend the night at nobody's house. I'm like, Mally, I'm probably going to have to get us a room. He's like, yeah, what time you coming to pick me up? Mom, so he's getting out the car like, Mom, so you remember that you said that you was going to pick me up, right? When you go get Lex from work and drop her back off, Mom, remember you said you were picking me up? Yeah, I'm coming with you. So all that bullshit, like, I don't got time for it. And I've never been an unfit parent. Mally's 7. Well, he's about to be 7 on July 3rd. Mally ain't never known nobody but me.
Stop.
Come here.
I didn't.
Because y'all about to watch Mally get his ass whipped. Stop kicking on that.
It's not funny. I have to slap you.
I got to take my baby to get a haircut. I finally went to the barber shop, well, the barber man's house to get his number, but now I just haven't had the time to actually go and get their haircut. But I need to, because Mally got some beat-up beads.
Bro, shut up.
You do. Come here, Dook-a-dook.
Ow, bro, Mally gave me a Charlie horse.
What do you mean? What's that mean?
Look at these naps. Mally, look at the camera. Say cheese. My baby Big T finally came out. They growing in so good too. Y'all see his gap closing up too?
I used to look like you when I didn't pull my teeth out.
Yes, you did. But anyway, I'm about to smoke. I done stopped, got my kids something to drink, got them something to eat. Well, they said they had ate, but as soon as we passed the McDonald's, now Mally hungry. But
Oh, no, because he kept begging me to make him that Hot Pocket, and then when I made it...
mind you, if they was there with a whole basket of food.
It was the only thing he kept asking for. A Hot made it in the hot pocket.
I didn't make it too. I didn't.
Oh, fuck.
What?
You didn't get the basket of food?
Oh, I did. Was it a black garbage bag in the back seat?
No, that's the thing. You remember you had said the
Dirty clothes?
yes. I don't know if we bring them in the car.
Was it a bag in the back seat though that I brought from the house when I just went and fed the dogs and gave them some water?
No, I didn't see a bag in that seat.
I don't think it was a bag in there. I don't know. I didn't see one. It might have been one on the floor though. But I really don't.
I think I did make sure I put it in there because I have some raw chicken in there, and like some biscuits and some cinnamon rolls and stuff. Put that down, boy. But
Wow. Oh, please stop. Let go.
Forget. Now stop.
Stop.
Anywho.
I'm gonna pick.
I'm gonna get off here.
Stop. Tickle yours.
But yeah, I just noticed that people was really
Do it.
trying to figure out what I was gonna do. And I was telling that girl in the car earlier, I'm like, life is simple. People make life harder than what it has to be. And it's not about me settling or anything like that. It's just that I realized that life is a lot more simpler than people make it. And she was like, well, I would lift, but it puts wear and tear on your car. Lyft does put wear and tear on your car, but it don't put... I used to lift with my Fusion. My car was not ready. Yes, you got to keep up on your oil changes. Come on, chill the fuck out. Yes, you got to keep up on your oil changes, and you might have to get tires every now and then or whatever, but actually it's not much more than you should have to do if you were using your car for more than regular traveling anyway. So I was like, well, yeah. Like I just said, I only lifted today for 2 hours and I made $200. I mean, I only lifted for 6 hours and I made $200. A lot of people go to work for 8 hours a day and they don't even make $200. And if you want me to be honest, I put $20 in my car to start lifting and I made $180 off that $20. But that was the purpose of me downsizing when it came to getting the car. That was the purpose of me saying I wanted to get a used car with no car note. And I wanted a car where it was not much wrong with it. Granted, I need to get my exhaust system fixed on my car. They told me it would be about $1,200. My car drives perfectly fine. It's safe to get in. It's clean and everything. It's just a little bit loud. And it ain't loud compared to some cars that I've done heard. So, I consider my car to be a good investment.
Bro, what are you doing?
And I barely got to use it. I haven't put much wear and tear on my car just yet. But when I had my Fusion, I was driving that bitch everywhere. And it wasn't putting the wear and tear on my car like that. My last car that I just had, the Traverse, I only had that car for 4 months, and it wasn't that I didn't buy it raggedy or nothing like that, and it was used. Just shut up. I'm not playing. It was used. People were sabotaging my Traverse. It's just facts. They were sabotaging all of my cars actually because of a lot of different reasons. But I know how to pick a car. And whether she know it or not, like my little $26 an hour that I be making lifting, and I'm on my own time, I don't got no boss or nothing. I'm going to say out of every $26 an hour that I make, I'm putting $6 aside for gas. So it's like I'm still making $20 an hour. And I'm still on my own time. Ain't nobody telling me what to do, when I can go to the bathroom, when I can eat. I can turn that bitch on when I clock in. I turn it bitch off when I want to clock the fuck out. And it works for me. Now, if I had have already had a house and I didn't have to buy a car, I wouldn't be stressing about bills, rent, or none of that type of shit. Because it's the mindset and the mentality that I have. But I'm about to shock the fuck out of a lot of people who underestimated me and doubted me. And for the people who knew that I've been a boss bitch, knew that I've been a good mama and all that type of shit, and they tried to take that away from me. So, I'm hearing don't look back. Even on the days where you don't know exactly what the plan is going to be, God's plan was always going to over trump mine's anyway. So if it comes to a day and a time where I don't know what to do, that means God is on the mission. So yeah, I just want to jot that down in my digital diary and let everybody know that yes, we made it to the room. Safe and sound. Clean, smell fresh, nice bathroom. The bathroom's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, Mom, my feet. It feels like my feet is bleeding.
I bet it does feel like your feet is bleeding. You done stomped all over this motherfucking room. Keep on jumping. Take your socks off, wiggle your toes around, and let them breathe.
It's that right there.
Ugh, your socks stink.
They don't even smell that bad.
Let me see. I don't want the sock. I want to see your foot.
See that? Mom, don't touch it.
Let's see. Is it a piece of glass in it or something?
No.
That is some dead ass skin and a little piece at that. Look how white his feet is.
It hurts.
Contacts. Show me.
Usually them bitches be black bottoms.
Don't touch it.
Okay, wait. This one here?
Ow!
Oh yeah, I just seen it.
Mari, why would you do that?
Ow!
Fucking badasses. But yes, we made it to the room. We're safe and sound. Everything's good.
Putting my socks in my shoes.
Yes, put your socks in your shoes. So yeah, I got a few different things that I gotta still be picking up. I got a few important things that I have to take care of. It's like getting me a P.O. box. I'm gonna do that when I get up in the morning. And yeah. But God is always going to make a way out of no way for me and my babies. So I'm hearing me and my babies, we going to be all right. We going to live a good life. And it's true. I ain't sorry. Nigga, hell no. So, yeah.
Stop.
I'm hearing endorsements too. Somebody wants to endorse. Somebody actually wants to come into my life and help me. Like they see that I'm a single mother. They see that I do everything by myself, raise my kids by myself, take care of a lot of shit by myself. And somebody actually just wants to help me. And that's a good thing. But
You keep playing too much.
Sorry. You literally told me to.
I'm about to whip their ass. But I'm getting off here, guys. I'm about to smoke this little blunt or whatever and relax with my boys till we get up. I even went to the gas station and just grabbed them some snacks because we about to get ready to come to the room. And the guy at the gas station talked about, so you gonna get him all these snacks before school in the morning? I'm like, my kids don't go to school. And then he was like, oh, they don't? What, they get homeschooled? And I'm just like, yeah, something like that, which they don't get homeschooled either. My kids just don't go to school right now. They went to school last year. They don't go to school this year because there was a lot of bullshit going on in the system. But y'all gonna find out about it on y'all favorite news, Fox 2. Now, why would you fart on in my camera?
Like that.
But anywho, I was saying that then this guy came in. He was like, I work for Detroit Public School Systems, and I was chopping it up with the guys in the gas station for a moment or whatever. And we was talking. I was like, I picked up a girl today when I was lifting, and they had locked her outside of the school because it was like a half a day, and she didn't know, and she needed to make a phone call to her mom and stuff like that. And she was an older girl at that too, and she had. Anyway, they wouldn't let this girl. They didn't want to let her in the school. They was making her sit outside or whatever. And I was just like, all the sex trafficking and stuff that we have going on. No kid should be sitting the fuck outside. No kid should be sitting outside. And on top of that, it was raining. Sit the fuck down. On top of that, it was raining outside as well. So that had kind of made me mad earlier too, and we were talking about that. And he was like, "See, I work for Detroit Public School Systems," and he was like, "A lot of times you don't know who to help because the parents come up there yelling or this, that, and the other." And he's right. But a lot of times these people or kids do be needing help. But you know why parents come up there yelling? Because a lot of times you teachers and stuff cross the line, talking to people any type of way and doing all types of shit, saying and doing any type of thing, calling CPS and stuff, don't even be knowing what the fuck y'all be talking about. And now I'm seeing the movie Mr. Deeds, which I said I was going to watch that the other day anyway. And she, you remember the little girl, the teacher called CPS on them because she was getting to school late every day and she would be eating or said she was hungry. And her mom was having a hard time, but her mother was a good mother. She worked a job. She took care of her daughter, took her to school every day. They just running a little bit late. You got some motherfucking dumbass bitches who will call CPS on you because of some shit like that. When it's people out here, they don't even get CPS called on them. They be having sex with their own fucking kids. And that's what I was talking about. Like, sometimes teachers be thinking that they doing their job. Really, they be overstepping their boundaries. And a lot of times teachers bring their personal lives to work. That's like when I said, I remember being in school and one of my teachers got beat up by her boyfriend's wife. The wife found out where my teacher worked, came up to the school and beat her ass in front of the whole class. But it's because sometimes teachers bring their shit to work. Like, my teacher was arguing back with her too. Like, well, y'all niggas shouldn't be fucking with me. Like, bitch, this not what you do in the classroom. This not what you do at school. In front of your class. They were in my classroom fighting. The principal had to come and get it and break it up and everything. We had to go out in the hallway and everything. Because this is what happens. And I talked to somebody before, and I think like one of their exes was one of my kids' teachers or the principal or something. They was all up in my fucking business. So again, like, people don't be knowing, they be worried about the wrong shit. Just like people was all up in my business about my son Mari. Do you know who Mari daddy is? Do you know this? Do you know that? Do you know where the fuck Mari daddy at? And where the fuck the money in the house is at too? People be all up in the business not knowing that, yes, I know who my baby daddy is, bitch. You just don't know me. But it's God's rejection being the protection, not me being the hidden baby mama.
Mom, can I have some of your pop?
Where your pop? Oh, go ahead. So yeah, you know, sometimes.
Get a drink.
No, I had gave him some in the cup, but he drank all his already. But yeah, sometimes people be crossing the line, overstepping their boundaries. A lot of Mari's teachers was mistreating my son and all that type of shit because of who his daddy is and what was left to him, and they wanted to steal it. So the man was right. Sometimes you don't know who to help, and sometimes you don't know who to believe. Cause like, my baby daddy is a liar. And I ain't talking about Mari and Mally daddy. I'm just talking about my baby daddy is a fucking liar. And he'll have everybody out here thinking that I'm the deadbeat parent that don't take care of the kids. But if these be teachers, let the math do the fucking math, geniuses. Me, the first baby mama, I have 5 kids in total. My baby daddy, I think, got 17 kids, if I'm not mistaken. Who is you thinking is the unfit parent here? 35. 17 kids. Don't pay no child support. Don't do shit. Don't take to school. Don't pick up from school. Don't pay. Don't. Just a list of fucking don't. But I'm the unfit parent, so who's the one who do? And been doing. Even when I did get help, it was from his mama. He was living a vida loca. And again, it didn't start that way. It got that way. But because who I am, I still kept going with life, making sure that shit was taken care of. I don't give a fuck. It was a time where me and 5 kids was damn near sleeping in a car. My baby daddy was damn near living in a condominium, taking care of kids that didn't belong to him. But you let him tell the story, I'm lazy and don't want to do nothing, when he's the thief that don't help me with the kids. And this is what the man was talking about. Like, you don't know what to believe or what's what. Yeah, because you're not living in the household. So I had a whole group of people turn against me and protect somebody who wasn't even taking care of kids at all. But because you looking at the outside, I'm looking like a bum because I'm trying to do everything by myself. Come the fuck here.
He won't stop.
I'm looking like a bum because I'm trying to do everything by myself. A baby daddy ain't helping do shit. But he could be in Christian Dior, Balenciagas, and everything because he ain't taking care of none of the 17 kids that he got. But y'all talking about who? And let's not forget that the wife is a thief. Not the average scammer, a real identity motherfucking thief. Like Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. But y'all talking about who? And we not even gonna get on some of the shit that the kids be saying. But people. And that's why, again, the teachers and principals and stuff be confused. And he was saying that, like, I don't know who to help. I don't know when I should step up and say something or when I shouldn't. And you motherfucking right about that. Because, again, I watched the whole man work at his school, act like he father of the year and all that type of stuff. You're a pedophile. But everybody at the school, oh, he's such a good dad. Bitch. But if you knew what the fuck I knew, I don't think you would be clapping. I think you would be shutting the fuck up. But again, that's why you should always investigate before you start talking about some shit. Do your fucking research. Actually, it's a few guys that get hand claps for being good dads and really they fucking pedophiles. They fuck young girls and boys too. But y'all don't be knowing that. Y'all just be like, oh yeah, he got nice clothes and a nice car. He must be a good dad. Anywho, y'all have a great day. I love y'all and I wish y'all nothing but love, joy, peace, happiness, abundance, good health, good wealth, prosperity, and all that good shit that good people deserve. I hope the kids is doing good, your families are doing good, your finances is doing good, and everything like that. And if you don't know where to go, if you don't know if you're coming or going, just say a prayer. Because I'm telling you, it works. It works. But yeah. Excuse me. I'll talk to y'all later. I still managed me to get my little weed for the day, get our room for the day, get our food for the day and everything. I just been managing. Only thing I need to do and manage to do tomorrow is make time to get my boy's haircut. But hopefully I will be able to get an earlier start to my day so I can end earlier than I did. Well, I only lived for 2 days. But earlier than I did today and the first day. I got late starts to both of the days. So we shall see. Shut up. We shall see. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Oh, I guess I could take my wig off now and calm it out. It ain't nappy though. It's actually very soft and bouncy too. But y'all know when we be having these hoods right here and shit, the hair be getting all tangled up in it and everything. Plus, this still my bangs and stuff. It's just I got them. Oh, I'm sorry. I got them tucked up under the hat because I wanted to drive.
Oh my God.
And I wanted to wear a hat today.
I'm in the game.
So yeah. But mama's tired. So I want to relax. And you know, I still manage to get up when I want to get up and move around on my own time. And like I said, I only went to Lyft today for 6 hours and I still made $200 and I was on my own time. With no boss, no nothing. That's the way I like it. But yeah. Now, if only I had a house or a man or something, and I live with a man, and I could actually be saving up the money instead of having to spend $100 every night on the room, then we'd be in business. Like, again, $100 every night on the room, that's like $3,000 a month. imagine if I had a nigga or a man that I was living with and I only had to contribute to the bills or something, I would be able to save. Do you know where I would be at? But that's why people don't want me to have a man. That's why they go around spending so much time lying on me and shit. But either way, I'm gonna get it done, man or not. Man or not. And speaking of, I was talking to one of my other Lyft riders today, and he gave me a tip, and he said I was one of his favorite drivers as well. But we were talking about how boys need men in their lives as like a role model or a father figure and stuff like that. And we were talking about the differences between guys who are raised by women and guys who are raised by two-parent households and guys who's raised by little fags. So, yeah, we was talking about that or whatever. And he was saying, you know, talking about his son, he had to come and help raise his son and stuff like that. And he was noticing like a few women tendencies, like his son was holding a bag with his hand out and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? One of my other guy friends was telling me like, well, you don't got to worry about that because you act like a nigga. So your son's going to act like niggas. But first of all, I don't act like a nigga. I just have to do a lot by myself. And therefore, my boys don't do no, they don't, like I don't ask them to hold my purse anyway. But if I did, they wouldn't be holding it with their hand out like this because I don't even do that shit. I be throwing this shit the fuck around and yanking it here and yanking it there and shit like that. So they wouldn't be flamboyant, you know. So, anyway, I was having some decent conversations today. And I know that I'm on the right path. I know that I'm not doing anything wrong. I know that I'm doing everything that I need to be doing. And whoever can't see that need to get the fuck on. So, while it be a lot of people shit talking, it be a lot of people who actually see what the fuck I be talking about. So, yeah. I'm getting off here because I'm about to beat the fuck out of
Nelly.
No, he's not. Because he's going to get my dope on the play right now.
Stop trying to fake crying whine for you get your ass whooped. Sounded like a little girl. You see what I'm saying? He's trying to fake make it seem like he crying right now. And I don't even like that shit. But yeah.
See you laughing.
And I ain't saying that men don't cry, because they do. But don't be acting like no little bitch when you don't need to be. It could be somebody downstairs.
That's just Mally. That's Mally because he keep talking about hitting me and then saying I don't want to play right now.
Good, do.
Mally, stop trying to look serious when you know you being bad as hell.
Exactly. He was just laughing.
Thinking some shit funny.
Like this.
You know what? You see what I'm saying? Fucking badass kids. So no, but I'm about to get off here so I can spend some time with my boys. So bye guys. I'm tired now
Is
too.
anybody commenting?
People could be commenting,
You should
but
get the Michigan 12s. They will match very good with the hoodie.
oh, thanks, Ashton.
Like, go.
Somebody said go to bed. I'm ready to go to bed.
Who was crying in the background? Mally. And then wait, let me read some.
Shut up.
Well, can I see your long hair? Like,
No, I wasn't
I asked you a
crying.
little favor.
Mally, get your... Get off of me.
But yeah,
Who said go to bed?
I don't know. But they don't know your mama because it's way past my bedtime, ain't it, son?
Yes.
Yes, it is. You ready for my phone, ain't you? So fuck what they talk about, right?
Alright, you need to go to bed.
All right. Exactly. So yes, I'm about to entertain my boys. I love
you.
you.
Gotta go to bed.
I will see all that shit. I'm about to snatch this piece of wig off. Baby, please. I'm about to put my bonnet on. I made sure to pack it. I'm hearing pack lights. I packed the light too. Because I'm expecting to be in the house very soon.